The bombshell Democrat National Committee email release from WikiLeaks proves Hillary Clinton, the DNC, and mainstream media are the most corrupt institutions in the history of the United States. But we have a plan to resurrect the Office of Independent Counsel to prosecute every rat jumping off the Democrat Party's sinking ship. The image behind me today is a chain-link fence. This is emblematic of the fence paid for by the DNC to surround its 2016 Convention in safety, a level of safety the Democrats have consistently fought to deny ordinary American citizens.
It's time for another blistering report from the front lines of the cultural war for a constitutional America. And now, here's your host, Charles Benninghoff.
WikiLeaks released 20,000 emails hacked from the high-ranking members of the Democrat National Committee, or the DNC, and WikiLeaks says it has many, many more thousands of emails that it will also release. I believe that someone to be Vladimir Putin and his new KGB pals, got into the email accounts of finance directors, organizers, and other important figures in the DNC and passed all of the purloined email to WikiLeaks, which now is, in turn, spilling the beans, and a lot of beans at that. But don't expect Obama's Attorney General Loretta Lynch to prosecute anyone in the Clinton campaign or at the DNC for legal violations that are proven in these emails. This is Charles Benninghoff, and today I'll be talking about this email leak, which appears to reveal some very serious and egregious legal violations. America cannot continue to be a nation of laws and just let these Democrat misdeeds go unpunished. That is why I'll let you know about a House bill that you can support, which will provide the means to finally start prosecuting the crooks who are destroying America from within. Crooks who are otherwise known as the Clintons, the Obamas, and the Democrat Party. Loretta Lynch will not prosecute anyone. This is because she is deeply beholden to Barack Obama and is one of his closest friends. In fact, the DNC quotes Lynch repeatedly in his talking points and the fundraising letters, which were revealed by the WikiLeaks. Lynch herself deserves to be prosecuted for her role in the Clinton email scandal, which is why we are pushing legislation to revive the Office of Independent Counsel and the Justice Department. But first, here are just some of the legal violations that conservative bloggers have identified from this batch of 20,000 leaked emails. We have links to all these documents on our action page, and I'll tell you in just a second how to get there. The Washington Post and the DNC held a joint fundraiser for Hillary Clinton. This was illegal, and the DNC lawyers advised the DNC not to do it, but they did it anyway. The publishers and editors of the Washington Post should be in the Gray Bar Hotel along with all the other DNC smooth operators. Next, the DNC was plotting to sell positions on powerful federal boards and commissions based on how much money the donors contributed. This included positions in the United States Postal Service and the National Endowment for the Arts. A government watchdog group says that it is clearly unethical and possibly illegal. I believe it is clearly illegal, and I quote the case of former Governor Rod Blagojevich of Illinois. He tried to sell Obama's vacated Senate seat and is now doing hard time in federal prison for that effort, not dissimilar to what the Clinton campaign and the DNC are now brazenly doing. Remember, Blagojevich got a prison term of 14 years, hard time. And how about this one? At least one email proves that the Clinton campaign was working with the DNC to launder donations and evade campaign finance laws. Oh, Hillary, she's great at evading. She used the email server to evade disclosure laws, and now she's just flat out evading campaign finance laws. Let's go back a few years. Remember Charles Keating? Charles Keating. He got 12.5 years hard time for doing much the same. All this collusion between the Clinton campaign and the DNC deprived millions of Bernie Sanders supporters of their votes. This is also a violation of federal law. It is a crime for two or more people to conspire to deprive anyone of their constitutional rights, and surely the right to vote is one of them. Well, I've barely scratched the surface with this short list. The violations go on, and WikiLeaks says it is prepping tens of thousands of additional emails for release. So how do we prosecute this obvious lawbreaking? Here's how. We are supporting the Independent Counsel Reauthorization Act, designated as H.R. 5271 in the House. There used to be an independent prosecutor in the Justice Department who was not tied to the Attorney General or the Executive Office. This position was independent of the Attorney General, but the position was eliminated in 1999 after independent counsel Ken Starr's investigation led to the impeachment of Bill Clinton. Congress has been unable to prosecute or bring charges against any of the Democrat criminals since, including Fast and Furious Eric Holder, Let 'em Loose Loretta Lynch, Crooked Hillary Clinton, and other government officials, because America no longer has an independent counsel. Without an independent counsel, we become a banana republic and are no longer a nation of law. If we pass this bill and revive this position at the Justice Department, the entire gang of thieves at the DNC and in the Obama administration could be finally brought to justice. You can help from our action page. We need Congress to pass this bill immediately. Click the flashing link at the upper right corner of the screen to go to our action page and follow the instructions there. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many blessings.
From our action page on our website, use the form to the right of the video screen to select a program. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, click the icon appearing now to go to our action page. Speak out today.